Alright, we're streaming, we're live.
Alright, time for me to whip out all the slurs I know.
Jesus, you couldn't have done that 5 minutes ago!
Gobble!
Go.
There we go, that's all the slurs I know.
That's what we call Australian people now.
Gobble.
Alright, I have the stream open. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna scream. Babe! Can you open the stream and tell me if I have game audio? She said, oh, on the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to share my screen, I just realized.
You could, in theory.
Go live. Let's go.
I just realized this is the 3rd stream I've been a part of in the last 24 hours. I am so fucking tired.
What'd you say, babe? Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm sorry for dragging you in here then.
No, I'm the one who suggested we do today. Like, it's my fault. I'm the one who's done this.
You're right, it is your fault.
It's just catching up to me. I'm like, damn, I'm tired. Anyway, I'm gonna plug you in my Discord.
Okay. I appreciate it.
I should finish Pikmin one day.
It's real good.
It is good. But Cole, how have you been?
Oh, I am here. It's happening.
It's happening?
I'm tired, but I'm excited to play some Pikmin 1.
Hell
with my
yeah.
friend Gilgo
Pikmin 1. That's me, I'm Gilgo _. Here's a little Gilgo lore fact. The underscore is actually my name, Gilgo, just written really small. So small it looks like an underscore.
Interesting.
That's a lie. I'm lying to you.
Fuck. You're the one gaslighting me?
Yeah, but I can't stick to the bit, so I have to, like, you know, admit to my crimes.
We're in the distant spring. Alright, so I learned this in my most recent playthrough. And it took me like 3 or 4 playthroughs of this game to figure this out. So, I used to think that you had to use yellows in this section for some reason. And then I would get like 30 yellows killed by drowning. That is
Wait,
not...
you don't have to use the yellow? Oh my god, really?
You just put the blues up here. And then whistle.
What the fuck?
And then
I had no idea.
Well, see, I knew that you had to throw them up there. I didn't realize that you could just do it with blues.
Do you know how badly I struggled at
Yeah,
this
because they
for
fucking drown
hours?
themselves.
Exactly.
But see...
Gilgo, that's me. That's my name, Gilgo.
But see, the same thing happened here that happens usually when I use yellows, but it doesn't even matter because I can just lead my blues back around.
Oh my god. You don't even need the Yickman?
The Yickman?
Yeah, that's what chat's calling the yellow Pikmin. I mean, like, they're still idiot babies, but they're my idiot babies. Look at them.
They're all
off.
idiot babies, but at least these ones won't drown themselves. They
Are
would...
the red ones called Rickman? Rickman and Morty, man?
Rick and Mortman. Oh my goodness. It is Vicetron and Rhythmic Man. Thank you both for joining.
Welcome to the epic Cole Fact Guy Pikmin stream.
We spit only facts, we play only Pikmin until we finish this game, in which we'll play a different game, such as Pikmin 2.
And that's a fact you can take to the bank.
I wish I could take facts to the bank. I would be rich by now, because that's all that I spit. Those Wollywogs aren't gonna... Okay, no, they're not. That is definitely... Oh...
Oh, they're eyeing you
buddy,
up.
come on. Okay.
Okay,
Alan
they're not
Rickman.
doing shit. Alan Rickman.
Alright, so... That's our part... I mean, to be fair, we're very ahead of the part quota. so we don't need a part a day anymore. But we've got today's part. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the ocean so I can get another part. Which is really, I call it an ocean, but realistically this is just like a large puddle.
Wow, clearing out the ocean? What are you, capitalism?
Come here, Wollywog. You fell for it.
No!
You fell
Charge!
for it. Oh fuck. That's fine. This is where this is the part of the game where Rian starts to get mad at me for sacrificing so many Pikmin.
I mean, I guess it's considered like late game, I suppose, or whatever.
Okay, yes. Oh no! Hey, let's go.
Pikmin 2 introduces Wickman and Purples, who mysteriously do not have a name. That is strange. They should have a name.
Purple
What if they're Porkman?
Purple Pikmin are my absolute favorite. If we do end up doing more of these streams once we're done with Pikmin 1, which I would be totally fine with, I'm having a great time. I would love to play Pikmin 2, and you can see me go from simultaneously like No, get out. Okay, we're getting the
balloon
reds.
fucker is here.
We're getting the reds. We're getting the reds out. Okay. Give me 50 reds. 60
Come
reds.
on, bring out the men. The Pikmin.
Bring out the men. This ain't... You chode!
Oh, bastard man.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna...
Bastard bug.
This is getting real fucked. Alright. Stop it! Stop!
Purple Pikmin are cool.
Oh no!
No! What are you doing?
God, I'm supposed to be good at the video games. Alright, am I really gonna have to throw... Bro, you're out of the water!
Get out of the water, Junichi! Oh my god.
Junichi.
That's his name.
Junichi.
They all have unique names,
All
and
right.
I'm not restricted to different lands. Every country gets a name.
Alright, I'm waiting for him to come back. There we go, he's dead. Dude, I'm so... the depth perception. I literally wear glasses because my depth perception is bad. No!
Maybe I should get glasses. My depth perception is so bad, especially when I'm driving at night, which is especially the most dangerous time, because I also have astigmatism in my eyes. So, like, I can't see shit when I'm driving at night. It's dangerous. I'm scared.
My eyes are very fucked. One has astigmatism and the other is nearsighted, and they do not work together, which means without my glasses, I don't have depth perception.
Maybe I should get glasses.
Kill,
That's a problem for future Gilgo.
Look at that shit. Look at that. See how
Look
good
at
I am at this
that.
game when I have 100 flowered reds? And
Feast
one
upon
blue.
the victories of your battle.
Alright, come
The
here.
spoils of battle.
We will in a minute. Alright. Gunther, go! Gunther, go! Go, 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 go!
Gilgo, don't drive at night. Well, I'm looking for that cave, and I'm feeling kind of brave. Go to bed, it won't be alright. Don't drive at night.
Oh my god,
That's a
I was like...
Minecraft
I was
character.
literally about to say, haha, that's like that one Minecraft song. And then you said the thing about a cave, and I was like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna drive into that cave.
Speaking of which, Gilgo, did you see the trailer for Minecraft?
Oh my god, chat, we all love the Minecraft trailer that happened today, right? We all loved the movie, it was great, it looks great. Yeah. I'm lying.
It is so crazy to just see so many studios all the time just make garbage and then like actually expect people to be like, whoa!
Like, they can make garbage and they can get away with it. Like, I feel like we should kill. We should just kill.
I recently...
Not kill, but like, yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't have to be bad. Like, I recently have been watching the Twisted Metal TV show, and it's actually good. And, like, I know that people like those Sonic movies. I don't, but...
Ooh, that's a take.
I don't understand why that's a take, though, because those movies aren't that good.
No, I mean, that's fair. I mean, okay, compare them to other video game movies, like, they're, like, up there at, like, as, like, a good like compared to like the other video game movies, or like in the same conversation, I guess live action like anime movies, like the Dragon Ball live action movie they made a couple of years ago. I know video games and anime aren't the same like talking point. Like it's a movie based on like a pre-existing like property, like nerd-based property, and like a lot of the time it doesn't hit well. Like I don't care for Borderlands, but I heard the Borderlands movie is fucking garbage.
Yes.
And it's like, bro.
But it's just one of those things where it's like my mindset, and here's the thing. It might be because I've just had conversations with someone where I saw the second Sonic movie, and I was like, well, guys, I saw Sonic 2. And if your choice is to go and see Sonic 2 this weekend or the Batman, see the Batman. And then someone was like, then someone argued with me that I wasn't being kind enough to it, and that the movie is an 8 out of 10, and if you're a Sonic fan, it's a 9 out of 10. And I was just like, how many movies have you seen?
Like, I wouldn't even say it's like that high. It's an enjoyable time, but like if you're gonna put it like on a scale, like I feel like
it's like
7 might be a comfortable range.
I am a big Sonic fan. Let me just say it was my childhood game. I would give both those movies a 5 out of 10. I think, and here's the thing. For me, a 5 out of 10 is not a bad rating. It is average. It's a movie. And it could have been worse, but what it really needed was more scenes of like Rianne was there with me when we were watching it. I got really bored. I was like, what's this blue guy even doing here? But then when the lady was like, don't ruin my wedding, I yelled out in the middle of the theater. I went, don't ruin my wedding. I like that.
You would.
And it doesn't look like the new Shadow the Hedgehog movie has any of that, so I just don't understand what the appeal is supposed to be. Like, I'm not seeing that much human character. To be fair, they didn't advertise any of the human shit for the second movie.
Honestly, that's very fair.
But there is just some guy who... There is just some guy... Like, so there's like 3 scriptwriters, and one of them's like, we should do this with the characters, and the other one's like, we should do this with the characters, and then the other one is just a Paramount executive who's like, no, that won't work. What if we had a major conflict where Donut Guy is really insecure about his wife's friend group, and then everyone in the room just goes, genius. Forget everything that we just said.
People like to believe that like the human characters in the Sonic movie are like the worst additions to cinema ever, but like they're just fine. Like I don't like them, I don't hate them. Well, I don't love them, I don't hate them. They're just there, and like it doesn't like improve the movie at all, but like it doesn't like ruin it. At least that's my opinion.
I mean,
people just complain too much.
For me, it's not even that I hate the human characters. It's just that like, if you were like, what do you want in a Sonic movie? I wouldn't be like, Sonic goes to the real world, dude. That would be like the last script that I chose. Oh, I remember how that conversation with the 7 out of 10 thing started, with the 8 out of 10 thing started. I said, like, hey, I just saw the Mario movie. It was fine. And then someone was really mad because it outgrossed Sonic in, like, the first day. And they were like, the Sonic movie had an inspired and original story. This is just Mario fan service. And it's like... Just because you had an original story doesn't mean the story's good.
Yeah.
And, like, they weren't even saying... Like, I was like, you liked the story? Like, you liked the non-Sonic parts of those movies? And they were like, well, no, but at least they had them. And it's like, what does that even mean?
What does that mean?
At least it had the things I don't like.
I guess they mean like, oh, I guess it's got like some variety or like it's balanced or whatever. So I maybe that's the only logic I can see in that. Also, yeah, the Olive Garden shill was so strange. Like, do you think the Paramount executive was just like, you know what,
hey,
we'll
we're
make
here
this
early
movie
enough.
really good
Look,
if we suck Olive Garden's dick for 20 minutes.
That's the Smoky Prague. That's the egg. We're gonna ignore
him.
that. It's him.
No, we should go talk to him.
We are not gonna talk to him.
We should invite him to our birthday party.
But here's my thing. It especially, like, I know I'm biased as a Sonic fan, but it's like, even if the human stuff was enjoyable, which for me it really isn't, like, are you really writing this script and being like, alright, so Sonic is presumed, like, Sonic is terrified that his best friend Tails is going to die. We've been developing these new characters. What should we do? And then they're like, what if the wedding got ruined? And then the sassy lady started driving a golf cart, and none of the soldiers could stop her.
Whoa,
it's
that's
like,
so wacky.
It's just like, I don't know why I would rather watch that than the Sonic stuff.
I like to believe that maybe like the reason why they're justifying like the human characters is so that way they can like, you know, like maybe they had like a plan at the start to like, you know, introduce Gun and like all the Sonic Adventure 2 and like all just like the Sonic Adventure
Which
world.
even
like,
then they
like,
I don't like
they probably were thinking like
sorry, go
it's
on.
gonna be like yeah, sorry. They're probably thinking like, oh, it's gonna be like set in like a human world because like if we get a sequel or whatever, we can like, you know, wiggle in the Sonic Adventure stuff and whatnot because like, you know, like that part exists.
I mean,
whatnot,
that definitely. I will bet you money that wasn't the original plan, because did you see what the original trailers were?
I think so.
But
I don't know. It's been a long time.
My problem is I really like Sonic Adventure 2. I think the story is neat, even though it's pretty weird. But just the idea, like, just as an example, Eggman's grandpa's still alive. So why is Shadow going nuts? Because one of the reasons...
That is a weird...
Because one of the reasons Shadow goes nuts is because before Eggman's grandpa is killed by firing squad, he reprogrammed Shadow to be evil. And it's like, why does Shadow want to murder everyone on Earth? Like, I don't know. Like, is Maria there? Is Shadow just evil?
I mean, I'd like to believe that they're gonna kill off the child. Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe they have, like, a reason of, like, oh, yeah, we can't kill off 2 characters, or the age rating's gonna get bumped up to M15 or whatever.
I will say
so they
straight...
have to, like, choose
I will
between,
say...
sorry.
Straight up... No, it's fine. Interrupt me, I talk too much. Straight up, I hate that Sonic is working with Gun.
Honestly, so do I.
In Sonic Adventure 2, there is literally a line of, there are always too many police around when you don't need them.
Sonic said ACAB, but not this Sonic. Hashtag not my Sonic.
To be fair, in Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic works with the government, but that's literally only because it's either work with the government or everyone on Earth dies. So...
Yeah. I mean, like, they might have, like, a thing where, like, he's working with the government against Shadow, and then, like, they realize, like, wait, the government's evil! And then, like, they team up with Shadow, and then they government all over the place
and then they just fucking... Well, there is a scene in Shadow the Hedgehog where they blow up the White House.
True, I hope they do that in this movie.
I hope that they blow up the World Trade Center. I shouldn't say that on live stream.
No.
I didn't say that. You can't prove that I said that.
That's true, you can't prove anything.
I will definitely, if I ever make a Pikmin video, I'm gonna be like, I realized when I was live streaming, and then just cut to the clip of me being like, I think we should blow up the world.
Okay, now you've said it twice. Now we can't avoid it.
Okay, there was a tweet that fucking killed me.
Do I have to remind you what month we're in right now?
Oh, no. There was a tweet that killed me, which is, I have to delete this tweet, the FBI came to my door. and the tweet was, "I am going to blow up the White House with my bomb." And someone commented, "Dude, those are like the 4 words you had all 4 words you're not allowed to say in there."
You have an entire dictionary worth of a lexicon you can use. You have countless languages, and you use White House, blow up, and bomb.
Yes! Oh my god, I'm just fucking going nuts killing these ball bears.
Anyway, I have something funny to tell you later, but not on stream.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, earlier today we were talking about like the Mario movie on my own stream, twitch.tv/Gilgo_.
Twitch.tv/Gilgo_.
Yeah.
You guys need to go and watch that right now.
Yeah, or just follow. I don't know.
They have a very big backlog that's worth watching. You should go watch it right now.
I do have a lot of streams.
Or else...
But yeah, we're talking about like the Mario movie and everything, and like everybody who I knows who watched the Mario movie, they really enjoyed it. But like I didn't enjoy it very much. I can't really pinpoint what exactly, but I know there was a very exact point in the movie where I like lost interest, and I never got back into it. Like I was kind of like it just like the momentum and like my enjoyment just kind of like plummeted, nosedived into the ground. And I never got back into it, and it was really early in. Like it was exactly when Mario and Peach like first interacted. That's when I lost interest in the movie, and that's like the first like 30 minutes, and I just sat there the rest of the time like, can I leave now?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I still think the Mario movie was better than the Sonic movies, but that's also because they were what I wish the Sonic movies were, which is just fully animated Sonic instead of Sonic Goes to the Real World.
You know what? Very fair. I am a slut for animation. I really do enjoy a good animated content and everything. And it does grind my gears when, you know, they like when any like, you know, movie company decides like, oh, let's take this franchise and let's make it live action. Let's not acknowledge animation at all. Like remakes of like Disney movies, for example, like making them like live action and everything. Like it really bothers me. It's like it's not a lesser art form. Just like just animate it.
The way that I feel about it is, it is so, especially with video game adaptations, the fact that they would rather have the plot of the first Sonic movie, I'll kill that thing in a minute, be Sonic Ghost... He just hucked... Oh no, that was... He didn't huck that yellow Pikmin. That yellow Pikmin just decided to drown itself. Okay.
That yellow Pikmin's tired of you talking about the Sonic movie. He wants out.
I'll talk about the Pikmin treasures in a second, Rianne. I just wanted to say this. The way that... Because it's like, no, we need to make Sonic Goes to the Real World and meets a policeman who needs to learn how to not be serious or some shit. And like, because it has...
What was his character arc? Did Donut Man even have a character arc?
He needed to learn to be a father.
Why?
And Sonic needed to learn how to be... Anyways, like, that's what I hated about Sonic 2, is, like, the ending scene where, like, the 2 humans are with Sonic, and they're like, we're gonna go out together, and they're all holding hands, and it's like, yeah, but Sonic's arc has not been about growing close with you two. It was about growing close to the other 2 characters you're currently ignoring. But it's just one of those things where it was like, it's just this overwhelming feeling that annoys me to no end, and this is partially because, you know, I'm very passionate about creating things and I'm very passionate about stories. It's this overwhelming feeling of, oh no, we're not just gonna adapt the games, we know better. Like, we know, like, what will actually succeed, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do Sonic Goes to the Real World.
Yeah, they're just kind of like making their own plot, I suppose.
Which you can make your own plot. It's just Sonic Goes to the Real World is the most unoriginal shit ever. It's the Smurfs.
Shut up! No, it is the Smurfs. Oh, it is.
It's the Smurfs. It's Yogi Bear. It's.
Oh my god.
It's the. There's so many, dude. Like.
There is so many movies where it's just like creature or person goes to the real world. Whoa!
And look, of all of those movies, the Sonic movie is not the worst one. And it's actually not that bad as one, because it's fun when the humans aren't there. But I'm just saying it could have, like... I don't think anyone could argue that if they just did an original story, it would have been better. Cat in the Hat!
Cat in the Hat count? Does it count? Because it's really just like the world is wacky and the cat is there, I suppose. Yeah.
That one's just like you live in purgatory and the Cat in the Hat is here.
Yeah.
I used to want to see that movie so bad as a kid, but I think that was like one... I don't know if you ever had this as a kid, but like my parents and grandparents would take me to see anything if we had the money. If we were like, can we go see this movie? My parents would be like, oh, of course we can. We have money, so let's go take our kid out for a nice little thing. I remember being like, I want to go see the Cat in the Hat, and my parents just being like, oh, we're too busy.
Oh, they drew the line at Cat in the Hat.
There was I was allowed to watch it. Like, I know if I ever rented it, they would let me watch it, but I was too busy constantly renting the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons on DVD over and over again.
You know what, I think we owned it on DVDs, we watched it a bunch.
But... like, that, now that I'm an adult, it's just so funny to me that that was one of the movies my parents were like, no, we're not gonna go see that.
They draw the line at Cat in the Hat.
At Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat.
At Mike Myers.
And you know what? I have seen it. Fair. It's also really inappropriate for kids.
Honestly.
Like, that movie
I guess, like, a lot of, like, the inappropriate bits are kind of, like, subtle enough that they're not gonna, like, really notice or, like, you know, make the... Or they, at the very least, they'll, like, draw their own conclusion to, like, what's happening. Like, I think that...
When
okay,
the Cat in the Hat
like,
looks at the fucking porn of their mom, and he gets a boner.
Yeah, okay, I didn't even notice. Oh, he did get a boner, didn't he? Crazy.
He gets a boner.
I was gonna say, like, oh yeah, like that one part where, like, he was, like, a piñata, and some kid, like, whacked him in, like, the nuts or something, and then, like, he I don't even know if I can describe
That's
the
not
scene,
the part
but, like,
where he gets a boner, but...
It's not the part where he gets a boner, but, like, he gets hit in the nuts, and then, like, he, like, screams so hard he, like, transforms into a cat in a dress, and then swings on a swing.
Oh, that's
and, like,
right! I remember that!
I just thought it was, like, the sake of, like, being, like, lol, random waffle taco,
It's
but,
like, no, it's because his dick just got smashed in.
Exactly. Oh my god, the Garfield movies. No. Why did they make a second one?
Garfield!
Like, who looks at...
There are... Okay, so not only are those movies a thing, but there's a cartoon movie called Garfield Gets Real about Garfield going to the real world!
I watched that as a kid. I remember it. I don't remember a single thing, but I remember watching it.
That movie was produced by Jim Davis, and it's so bad.
You know that, like, Garfield cartoon from, like, what, 8 or 10 years ago that, like, kind of, like, got popular in, like, the last recent months for, like...
The Garfield show?
Meme? Yeah, the Garfield show. Yeah, there's, like, a lot of, like, episodes or, like, at least scenes that, like, aren't rendered properly and still have, like,
yes!
like, timestamps and, like, rigging, like, a lot of, like... It's not rendered properly, and, like, there's several clips of that show where it's, like, I don't even have the exact language to describe it, but basically it's like behind the scenes like footage almost. But like they just aired it on like Cartoon Network or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That apparently working on that show was just an absolute shit show.
Was it Nickelodeon?
No, it was Cartoon Network.
Right, okay.
Fun fact, like I make a lot of Garfield jokes. And let me tell you how fucking serious I am about Garfield. I was in college. And we had to give I was in speech class and we had to give informative speeches.
Oh no.
My informative speech was about the history of Garfield. Not just as like, Jim Davis wrote this, As in, like, I talked about the cultural impact of each thing. I talked about, like, why certain movies were made. I talked about, like, what the comics before Garfield were and how Jim Davis feels about it. I kept talking about Jim Davis like he was some sort of, like, deified figure. And this was before, this was around the time, actually, that, like, Garfield horror posts were becoming a thing.
Oh.
But, like, I had dates for everything, and by the end of the speech, first of all, I got the highest grade out of anyone for that informative speech.
As you should.
And second of all, people crowded around me. It was very uncomfortable. I hated it. But people grouped around me after the speech and were like, why do you know all of this?
Because it's Garfield.
No, that...
Okay. Important question for like a little segue story of my own.
Hit me.
You agree that Garfield's not as popular as he used to be these days, especially with like the younger kids, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was talking to my mother the other week. I think it was last week actually, and she was saying how like she wanted to go see the Garfield, like the new Garfield movie, like a local like, you know, place was like showing it like a one-day event kind of thing, but like tickets sold out. And then she was telling me how like she was talking to like a coworker about it, and the coworker was like, wow, I'm surprised it's sold out. And my mum was like, I'm not surprised, it's Garfield. And then I told my mum, like, because like when she was telling me the story, I like relayed to her. I was like, Mum, you know that like Garfield's not that popular these days. Like the common Gen Z, like Gen Alpha, does not care about Garfield. Maybe the older Gen Z, like, you know, like us or like millennials do.
Well, like I grew up really enjoying the... Whenever my dad would get the newspaper, I would always get the Garfield comics because
exactly.
I did enjoy Garfield as a kid.
Yeah, like some people enjoy Garfield, but like it's not as wildly enjoyed as like say SpongeBob or something.
I mean, it's just not funny.
Yeah, and like for something to like sell out instantly in a day, like that is surprising because like Garfield's not that popular. My mum just looked at me and then threw up her arms and said, whatever, and stormed out of the room and gave me the silent treatment for 2 days because I told her Garfield wasn't that popular these days, and she was genuinely mad at me for it.
I mean, Garfield still makes a ton of money. There's a lot of really
absolutely.
interesting Garfield things, but... It's just one of those things where it... Oh, you know what? Let me get some blues, and I'm going to have them carry that item real quick. It's just one of those things that Garfield is such an immortal brand. Because, yes, stuff like the comics aren't very popular anymore. But everyone, even if they haven't consumed any of the media, everyone knows who Garfield is.
Yeah, no,
everyone.
Exactly. Like, it's like SpongeBob. It's like the Smurfs. It's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
It's like the Simpsons.
Except for on an even grander scale. But what the?
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you fall? Oh my God! He just fucking yeeted himself. I'm sorry, Pikmin. I can't care if you're just gonna let yourself. Oh my God, I'm
exactly,
one Pikmin
Rianne.
short.
It's not my fault, and she was mad at me that I told her Garfield wasn't that popular these days. Like, there's a following. Like, everyone knows Garfield, but like,
oh my God, this
Garfield's not gonna
broke.
sell out in a day. Like, you know.
No, it's like when that person got mad at me because of the Pikmin 3 come home signal. I'm just the messenger, man.
You're just the messenger.
Let me go 5 yellow. We need like 20 more Pikmin because we need to carry that part. Anyway, so let's talk about the treasures in Pikmin. I really like in Pikmin 4 how you get a copy of Wave Race Blue Storm.
That's a reference to something, right?
Wave Race Blue Storm?
Yeah.
Wave Race Blue Storm is a GameCube game that you can get in Pikmin 4.
Oh, that's
it's one of the
right.
treasures.
Okay, yeah, okay. I've clued in now.
I like treasures.
Sorry, I've never owned a GameCube. I'm only aware of like the really popular like titles, like I don't know, like Luigi's Mansion and like Mario Golf.
Sunshine and
Yeah. Why is Mario Golf my go-to example
I mean,
of a
Mario
Mario
Golf is pretty
franchise?
neat.
I mean, yeah. I think that was like the first like Mario game I like properly looked at. Like some local restaurant just had like a I think it was like a GameCube, just like the
Oh!
kids could play it.
Yeah,
Like you know, like
McDonald's
some
sometimes
restaurants used to
had
have
those.
those. They'd have like a little like section where like a TV and like a PlayStation 2 or like a GameCube or an Xbox were like attached to like a wall, and you would just like play like one game. I remember I played Sonic in one place, and like there was like Mario Golf, and then that one like Pixar skateboarding game. Like those three
Yeah.
come to mind exclusively.
Well, I only saw that one time. They had Mario Party, which is not a game you can just quickly play while your parents are talking to their friends.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. You want something that's like quickly pick up and put down like a Sonic or something.
No, my first Mario game was Mario Kart Double Dash. I really liked the GameCube. I think it had some good stuff. I'm not one of the people who's like, video games are just so much... Like, Nintendo doesn't make them like they used to. I don't really feel that way most of the time. But I do think that Nintendo was at its most, like, weird and creative with the GameCube.
Oh, absolutely. They had like a certain like vibe and energy to like their games.
Like,
Like,
I
I think back to like the Mario games around that time, just like anything involving like Delfino Plaza or like anything adjacent to that had like a fun like Nintendo kind of vibe. Keep in mind, I do not like Mario Sunshine. I'm not nostalgic for that. I played that like 2 years ago. I rage quit a third of the way through.
That's a
Haven't touched it
game...
since.
That is a game... Oh my god, Gilgo. We have to do a stream like this with Mario Sunshine. Because I 100%ed that game and I hated it. And then I did it again because I lost my save file. And I was like, maybe there's some sauce in this. And then when 3D All-Stars came out, I did it again. And now I kind of really like that game.
Like, Sunshine has a good atmosphere and a good, like, aesthetic and, like, just, like, has a fun, like, vibe to it. Like, people throw around the word vibe a lot, but, like, you know, it just applies here, I suppose. Maybe it kind of, like, feels almost like, you know, a nostalgic kind of, like, summer vacation kind of vibe. Because, like, you know, it's summer, you go to an island, it's old, so, like, a lot of people, like, would have played it, like, as a kid, whatever, yada yada. But, like, it's still got, like, a nice, like, little vibe to it, I suppose.
No, it's real. I've always liked it visually. I've just, like... It's one of the only Mario games with a lot of physics-based gameplay, and it has a just completely fucked physics engine. The physics do not work. Yeah. And I think that is what just enraged me about it. Because like we talked about this about Sonic Adventure 2, where I was like, that game absolutely demands perfection out of you. However, for the most part, the game is perfect back. Like, it doesn't just bug out on you, and then you fail because the game decided it wasn't going to work. Mario Sunshine just decides not to work all the time. And like
exactly, and like you'd think they would have refined the engine in like some way to like make it more playable or enjoyable when they brought it to like 3D All Stars.
It's really like the only Mario game I can think of that doesn't feel like every single inch. Well, the only Mario platformer I can think of that doesn't feel like every inch of it was looked over by a million people.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamesman. We're playing Pikmin.
And we're not talking about Pikmin.
No, I'm just kind of in the zone. But I was actually going to bring this back around to Pikmin. I think that if Pikmin didn't come out during the GameCube era, I don't think it would have ever come out. I don't think Nintendo would have made something so weird and different unless they were in their gold era.
Was there a Pikmin game on the Wii? I don't think there was. Besides, like,
there were ports.
There were ports, but like there wasn't like a game because Pikmin 3 was like a Wii U game, correct?
Take it the long way, you idiots. Okay.
The long way.
Pikmin 3 was originally going to be for the Wii, but Pikmin is one of those games that they always have like on the back burner.
Yeah, I just can't see this game like being like on the Wii's like library.
Yeah.
As like an original or anything. I'm sure it could work, but like I just can't see it.
I will say, so what I did after I played Pikmin 3 is I bought Pikmin 1 and 2 specifically for the Wii. It was actually my second time buying Pikmin 1 for the Wii, because I had it when I was a kid, but I traded it to my friend, and then that friend passed away, and their family just took it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. That's a whole story for another time that I probably shouldn't get into when people... Especially because, like... Not, like, with you, Go-Go, I don't care, but with random internet people, I've said it many times.
This isn't a conversation to have on the mic.
No, like, the thing about my fan base is I hate all of you, and I hope that you all die.
He's kidding.
Anyways, but... I think I did say at the end of my Engage video, like, I hate you. I'm kidding. But I'm not. But yeah, so I lost my copy of Pikmin 1 on the Wii. But I could never beat it anyways. I was such an idiot. I was such a dumb kid. But the game store that Rianne did not work at yet, because she didn't live in my state yet, but she works there now. They had a copy of Pikmin 2 on the Wii, so I ordered Pikmin 1 and bought Pikmin 2. And I told you that was my COVID game, but it was specifically the Wii version.
Yeah.
And until the Switch version came out, I would always recommend the Wii version. Honestly, I still could. But it's not as easy to get as the Switch version, so... But no, it's a really good version of the game. I think that every version that isn't the GameCube version is the best version.
Honestly, you're so real for that.
Well, because they do have some changes to make them less buggy. They made it so, like, so certain notifications, like, so in this game, the first time you hit 100 Pikmin, Olimar goes, oh, if I hit 100 Pikmin, no more come out of the onion. Every time you hit 100 Pikmin, he says it.
Oh. I see.
I mean, it's not that bad, but that's just one example of, like, things that just needed slight tweaking.
Yeah.
And I've said it before, but I would love this game to get a full-on remake with a lot of, like, control changes and stuff, because I really love this game, but there's a lot of stuff that's dated in it that is very noticeable. So I would love a full remake, and I would love just improved controls and nice visuals and stuff like that. And I don't even remember what I was talking about. Let's kill this bull bear. Oh, there's grass there. Please, Pikmin, I need you to listen to me right now. Stop!
Kill!
Okay.
Man, this guy should get some moisturizer. His lips is dry.
His lips is dry. Alright, so we got that wall down. Let's just kill some enemies, because I don't know if we have enough time to get another piece of the ship. Tomorrow we're gonna get almost the rest of the ship parts, if I can just kill all of these guys.
Yeah, no, you're making good time. I feel like I'm learning a lot from you just watching you play this.
No, do these guys revive? They revive in Pikmin 2. Chet, do these guys revive? Chet, is this real?
Is this real?
Alright, so here comes another one. Oh my god. It's this area, it has so many fucking enemies in it.
Oh yeah, no. This is where I'm up to in my own playthrough of Pikmin 1.
It's a good area.
And, it's a good area. It's just like there's a lot going on, and like I'm not skilled enough, and I feel like I've like wasted my time in other areas where like I don't have enough days to like fully explore it without like cutting it real close.
Oh!
I guess that's why I'm like putting it off, because I'm at that point. And it's like, ooh, do I continue it? Do I not? I should. I really should.
I understand that. I think like because a lot of people are like Pikmin needs to bring back the time limit. But the time limit is only suspenseful on your first playthrough. Once you've beaten the game and you know where parts are, even if you have like a slight knowledge of where parts are, it's the time limit no longer matters. You'll get it done. That's enemy music. Is there an enemy I missed? No. Okay.
I guess people really like the I guess the overlooming like stress of like oh oh I know I can get it done in like 30 days.
Yeah.
But like if I mess up, ooh.
And I will say I do like Pikmin 4 isn't about the time limit at all, so that one is different. But like Pikmin 2, I tend to think like, whatever, I have unlimited time.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing with Pikmin 4, but Pikmin 4 doesn't really feel a lot like the older games either, so...
Yeah, no, it does definitely feel different.
I love Pikmin.
And, like, I really like the unlimited time kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I only have, like, 3, 4, and, like, half of one to, like, go off of when I say all this and everything. But, like, just, like, having, like, an unlimited timeline of, like, oh, yeah, just take whatever. Like, it makes me feel encouraged and, like, excited to, like, you know, play the game, explore every nook and cranny, you know, like... try to 100% it because I can go at like any leisurely kind of pace, and like from what I remember from Pikmin 3, like yeah, sure, like if you run out of food, then like you're screwed.
Yeah.
So like it does have that kind of like that overlooming threat, and like you know, like, if you play like Pikmin 3 or like replay Pikmin 3, you can just choose to not pick up all the food, and then like that'll give you like an even stricter kind of like timeline. It's almost like you're choosing what difficulty to play on by like not collecting everything, and I enjoy that. I enjoy like you know, it's like I like unlimitedness. I've like circled back to that now, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as a Pikmin asshole that I am now, I don't like Pikmin 3's Ultra Spicy mode's got a good time limit because you get half the juice and it is noticeable, but like. Pikmin 3, I never have trouble with the days because even though I could choose to not get as much fruit, it's a Pikmin game, so I just want to collect everything.
Yeah. And it's fun to, like, collect everything. And, you know, take things at your own pace.
No, the strategy in Pikmin 1, unironically, is have like 50 flowered yellows, 50 flowered blues, and then 100 flowered yellow, 100 flowered reds, and you're good to go. Where did all of these babies come? Oh, it's day 16. The babies don't show up on the first 15 days. I completely forgot about that. They do not. They only show up on... And, like, the Smoky Prog isn't around anymore. He only shows up on day 15 or earlier.
Right, I see. So now we're safe.
I mean,
these guys were only born today. That's my headcanon. They were born today. It's their birthday, and you killed them. And
fun fact about the Bulbears is... So, Bulborbs, like the big Bulborbs and the small Bulborbs, those are two completely separate species. They're not babies. They are just different species. However, with Bulbears, which are these are the babies.
Interesting.
I don't know why they chose specifically to have that be a thing. I think it's literally just because it's an excuse to have the young Bulbears be around the adult ones, and this is... Do you guys not know how to change positions? Like, you guys... Alright, get in there.
They are so silly. They're so stupid.
Get in there. Don't pick that up. Get in there. Roger. Roger is stuck. Okay, Roger came with us. We're good.
Thank you, Roger.
Rematch with the best boss in the game. Yeet.
Okay, I need to, like, actually watch. Oh, so you just yeet them. Okay.
You yeet it when it's sucking. You yeet one, and it'll get stuck. And then, while its back is open, you just spam, and then there you go.
Awesome. Okay, this is very important information, because, like, I think there's, like, a very similar, like, boss enemy in Pikmin 4 that you have to throw, like, a rock at. To, like, you know, block up their hole, and then, like, you attack them like that. And so
It doesn't have to be a rock Pikmin.
It doesn't have to...
Nope, it can be a regular Pikmin. I believe it's in the dungeon that you get rock Pikmin, though.
Right, okay.
No,
I see.
You want to bring rock Pikmin because they're immune to getting squished, but they actually don't need to be rock Pikmin at all.
Right. Well, the bottom line is, like, I kept, like, trying to, like, throw, like, bomb rocks at them, hoping to, like, block up their hole, and that is not what you're meant to do at all.
No.
Now that I've seen you do that.
Nope.
So awesome, cool. No wonder I struggled for like an hour.
I like that fight a lot. I'm glad that there's 2 of those in this game because it's my favorite boss.
It's a cool little guy.
All right. Now we're gonna get about 30 blues.
You're painting? Ooh, what are you painting, Rian?
She has a she has a Vaporeon pop figure because Vaporeon's her favorite Pokemon. But she bought another one and she's painting it pink for the shiny.
Oh, that's so cool, actually. What the fuck? I love that.
Rian's an artist. Rian has started doing commissions for thumbnail because like Rian makes all of my thumbnails, including the original art. And now she's making thumbnails and just art pieces for money. One of which is if you are subscribed to the channel known as Joey Pals. He is about to upload a Kirby playlist that just happens to have a thumbnail and art assets made by my wonderful fiance.
Hell yeah. You guys are like a power couple. That's actually so cool. What the fuck?
What?
Oh, just what you were saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very lucky. And it's fun because it's one of those things where like making thumbnails for me is just a matter of like me and her talking about what makes us laugh. And then it's like, let's just do that.
You know what? That's a good way to go about it. I agree.
Oh my god, something is telling me I need more than 20 yellows here. Chat, why didn't you warn me? Oh my god, I'm so scared, because I just feel like these yellows are just gonna be like, can we go swimming?
Can we go swimming?
Okay, that one was on me. I'll take the blame for that one.
Okay, yeah, no,
that one was just me.
Get out of the water!
Giving him what he... Like, did he deserve it? Absolutely. But was it my fault? Probably.
Yes.
Alright, so
okay, you only need 20. That's good.
Well, see, here's what you do. You get 20, and then
I see.
They drop down. So I use the candy pop bud to turn the blues into yellows. So now I have to turn them back into blues so they can carry the piece.
Hell yeah.
This is one of, like, 1 puzzles in this whole game.
Bitches like puzzles. God damn it, we're bitches.
I like some puzzles every once in a while.
I enjoy a good puzzle from every now and then.
Alright.
Not list a single puzzle, but... puzzle. But like an easy puzzle. I don't want to, like, sit there for, like, a million years and, like, try to conjure a fort.
I mean, that's just this game in general, is it's like, there's like 1 puzzle per world. The rest of the pieces are pretty easy to get. And that's pretty great. I'm okay with that. Even though I'd be fine with it being puzzle heavy. Did those Reds ever make it back with that ship part?
I hope so.
I don't remember it playing the animation. They are stuck.
They are stuck.
Which means that there might have been shearwigs. Shit.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Did I forget all about the shearwigs?
I can't believe you forgot about the shearwigs.
I was distracted by the pure... Oh, no, I forgot to build the bridge. That's why. And apparently going through this area is fucking impossible for them. Okay.
I thought it just said Bowser. I was like, Bowser's not here. What do you mean?
Bowser.
Bowser.
I found Bowser.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, Bowser just appeared in, like, a random Nintendo game?
I would love that because he doesn't get enough guest roles.
Honestly, he should get more guest roles.
Put him in Hyrule.
But I'm not talking like he's like a villain or like a random like NPC in the background. I'm saying like, you know, maybe he's like a shopkeeper and it's like, whoa, I'm Bowser from Mario.
He's just there. He's just like, hey, it's me, Bowser.
He's just there, like he's an important like NPC, like you talk to regularly, and like I don't know, like you're playing Xenoblade, and then you have to like go like I don't know, buy a weapon or whatever, and Bowser's the shopkeep.
That would make Xenoblade much better. Bowser being in Xenoblade would make the combat system vastly improved.
I don't know how he would fix it, but I also agree.
That's my one issue with Xenoblade, is that it's so long, and the combat system never really... Like, the combat system of it shows its hand within the first, like, 12 hours. And then there's 40 more to go. I did it again. You got me distracted.
You just don't want these guys to live, do you?
I don't think they want themselves to live, if I'm being honest.
But you gotta encourage them to push forward and live on.
No. No. Alright, put the shit part in, and then I'm replacing you all with yellows. I think we can get every ship part in this area, like, right now.
How many ship parts are left? There's the one that's, like, on its way.
There's one more. I know that there's one more other than that, and then I think that's it.
Right, true.
So I'm gonna get some yellows, and I'm gonna let the blues get in first. Alright, and then we'll just get, I don't know, 35 yellows. Alright, boys, let's go.
Roll out, fellas.
Alright, so this one is pretty easy. What we have to... Really? You really gonna do that?
Wow, Horatio, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Horatio, how about you get the fuck over yourself for 5 seconds, huh?
Oh, it's this section, right, okay. I know what you're doing now.
Bada bing! Look at our ship.
Bada bing, bada boom!
Look at our ship, it's almost done. Oh no, we still have like 2 more parts here, at least. I thought... Where's the other parts? What other parts are we missing? Oh, the one that I had the blues knock down the wall for. And then there's one over there. Okay. So we're not going to get all the parts tonight. But maybe we can get this part tonight. And then get the other 2 tomorrow. Yeah. And then I might call it a stream.
Fair enough, fair
I
enough.
wasn't sure if I wanted to end it this early. But I still haven't showered or eaten or drowned my sorrows in alcohol. Which normally I wouldn't do on a work night, but corporate is coming. I have earned this. Oh my god! I just realized I completely forgot to tell a story.
Oh my god.
Hey
Sorry.
everyone. Primarily Gilgo. I got rear-ended today.
What? Did you just forget you were...
So, I literally, like, got off at my exit on my way to work, and I just feel this boom. And my first thought, let me just say, and I shouldn't admit this, but I've been in quite a few car crashes, and all of them have been my fault.
Mm-hmm.
And
as one does.
So I am just overwhelmed with this feeling of, oh my god, what did I just do? But then I realize, oh, I was just rear-ended. Oh, whatever, it's not my fault. Like, I'm not kidding. Almost all of the panic just washed away. It wasn't serious. The guys who hit me were about my age. They were like, they admitted fault right away. And I was just like, look, you didn't even damage my car. Like, because they didn't. They barely dented it. I was like, you didn't damage my car. You're safe. I'm safe. It's okay.
Well, that's good then.
And now you're not, if you get rear-ended and it's serious damage, do not say the words, it's okay. I don't actually, well, you live in Australia, so I don't know what the rules are there. But don't admit fault, and also don't say it's okay for someone to be at fault. But I literally was like, look, I'm going to be late for work if I file a police report. Just give me your insurance information. If it's something that I think needs fixed, I'll give your insurance company a call. And I was like, give me your phone number. They gave me their phone number. And then the guy who was driving was like, gave me $20 and was like, buy yourself something for lunch.
Oh, hell yeah. What'd you buy yourself for lunch?
I got McDonald's.
Not even worth it.
But I gave my insurance rep a call to see if I did anything wrong or right, and my insurance rep was like, so we can get their insurance to pay for a new bumper. Keep in mind, it is a tiny dent.
Yeah. No, like honestly, if it doesn't like scratch any paint or like do any like major damage to like any components for a car or like has any risk of anything like rusting, like it's fine. Like you know, you can live with it.
Well, here was what I was gonna do.
Don't be a pussy.
My mindset was, if it is at no cost to me, then I will consider getting some body work done just so it looks nice. However, if it is at serious cost to the people who hit me, because again, they didn't do any damage to my car. If they did, I wouldn't give a fuck how much it costed them. But they really didn't do anything wrong. It was an accident, and it didn't hurt anybody. But I was like, yeah, if I could just, like, I asked my insurance rep, like, would it be of any cost to me if I got it fixed? And my insurance rep just went, well, your rates will change because technically you're still filing a claim. And I was like, cool, then I'm not going to do anything about it. So...
But you know what? Very fair.
I got rear-ended. I got $20 out of it.
Good day. You know what? Maybe I should go get rear-ended. I think I need $20.
But it's like, I'm very shocked, because like I said, I've been in car accidents before, and they've always been my fault. And yet, when I got into one where I was totally fine, and it wasn't my fault, that same panic, like, rushed over me of, like, what did I do?
Yeah, what did I do? Like, that's always your first thought. It's like, oh no, what did I do? What happened?
Well, because, like, that's something that's so sudden, and, like, but the thing about it is it's super sudden, and now it's kind of like, in a weird way, it's kind of like someone dying, because it's not the same, obviously, but it's like, it's just very sudden, and you have no idea what you're supposed to do, but you have to do something.
Yeah.
That I could definitely say that's what a car crash feels like, because it's like everything is different now than it was before you got into the car crash, and you have no time to adjust. It's like, nope, things are different, you have to do something.
Yeah, and like in the span of like 30 seconds, it's like now entirely a different situation.
Exactly. And we are not, and that's what is so fucked about being humans, is that we are not equipped for that.
No.
We
designed society to be like that. Suspicious.
Yes. I mean, we're technically predator animals, but like we react to situations like prey.
You know what? You're not wrong. Although honestly, I suppose every animal would react like prey if like something like that happened.
I mean, being a human is just a fucking prank.
It is a big prank.
Well, I mean, like there's a quote from Steve-O of all people that it really resonates with me, which is, as humans, our basic instinct is to survive, but our only guarantee is that we won't.
True.
But it's like those big... It's just funny that car crashes, no matter if it's your fault or someone else's, or even if, like, especially when you don't know what the damage is. Because your immediate thought is like, everything is different now. And you don't know how different. Also, holy shit, this is my fastest playthrough yet. Day 17. That's every...
No, you're making, like, perfect time.
That is every... Well, I think that's the last required part. But we have every required part. All that's left is the final boss, which is optional. So you could consider this a beat and save file on day 17. I won't. In fact, I'm guessing we're going to end up ending on day 19. Which is actually going to be one day faster than my last playthrough, so I'll take it.
I mean, you've played like a beast, so like...
But yeah, there we go. That's all...
Like, I'm impressed.
That's all three main areas.
I was kind of sat here. I just sat here and watched you, like, last stream and this stream, like, damn, he's just kind of going for it.
I really like...
You could have done, like, a whole speed run if you wanted to.
No. I just want to say that once we finish this game, if I decide to stream Pikmin 2, I would like it to be in this scenario with you joining me because it's fun having a co-host. And you're a good Pikmin co-host. But
I mean, considering I haven't finished this game, I'll take that as a huge compliment.
But Pikmin 2 is going to be the exact opposite. Where here, I'm like a man on a mission, and I'm like, yeah, let's get it done. I'm fucking here. With Pikmin 2, I get very angry. I love that game. Don't get me wrong. I love every Pikmin game. Alright, you know what? I was gonna say, like, oh, I can be a little irresponsible. I probably shouldn't.
I gotta be responsible.
I'm sorry. This is why this stream was called Short Pikmin Gamer Time.
Hold on, before you say anything, is that Luigi on your, like, on your profiles?
Yes. So...
Oh my god, I have a Mario.
That's really funny.
I have a Mario profile.
I have, these are basically, you know how when you play Pokemon, like, I don't want to delete my Pokemon save file, so I'll create a new profile.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
That's what I do with a lot of these games. So that's why I have a Luigi, and I have Balls, and Rianne hates that I have never changed my profile picture from this.
I think it's really funny. I also have never changed my profile picture. I've been using the Splatoon 2 profile picture.
I've played Pikmin. Oh my god! Can I just say, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Sonic Mania are both like 3 or 4 hour games.
Oh my god.
And I have 30 hours in Pikmin 3. I'm just looking at my fucking hours now.
These are good games.
Yeah.
You should stream more and we can play more games.
I'm cool with that.
Cool.
It's just a matter of schedules, you know?
Yeah, schedules suck.
Anyway.
I
would like to thank everyone for joining. This was a fun stream as always. A lot more activity in the chat than I expected, considering that this only went on for an hour. I appreciate all of you.
Nerd emoji, pointing up emoji, an hour and 6 minutes.
Oh. Gilgo, I appreciate you joining me as always. Hopefully we can do this again soon.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here, and I love being here all the time whenever I'm here.
But once again, thank you everyone. See you very soon to finish Pikmin 1. And hey, because there's not much left in Pikmin 1, maybe next stream we'll finish Pikmin 1 and then start Pikmin 2. Just depends on how late we go. But either way, I am never coming back.